Maya's car rattled down a lonely dirt road, pine trees crowding in on both sides. She was house-sitting for the summer. A quiet cabin, perfect for studying. The cabin appeared in a clearing, dark wood and a rocking chair on the porch. Maya stepped out, breathing in the crisp, pine-scented air. Inside, the cabin was cozy stone fireplace, plaid blanket, and a handmade quilt on the bed. She unpacked, glancing out the window at the dense forest pressing close. That night she sipped hot chocolate by the fire, but the silence felt heavy, almost watchful. She checked the locks, crawled into bed, and tried to ignore the uneasy feeling. The house was still, the forest was still. Everything was peaceful, or so she thought. Outside, the trees seemed to lean closer. The quiet was absolute. The second night, Maya woke to a faint scratching beneath her floor. She told herself it was just a mouse, but the sound returned, louder, night after night. Then came the whispering, soft, breathy, impossible to understand. The air was still, but the voice seemed to seep up from the floorboards. Maya barely slept, leaving lights on, clutching the blanket. The scratching grew frantic, the breathing wet and raspy. She pressed her ear to the floor. Something was definitely down there. Shadows shifted. Every creak made her jump. In daylight, her fear seemed silly, but the sounds were real. Each night they grew closer. Something was under the cabin, and it knew she was there. Maya's nerves frayed. She couldn't take much more. The woods outside felt less like a refuge, more like a trap. She was not alone. Determined to find the source, Maya searched the cabin in daylight. She knocked on floorboards, moved furniture, nothing. Ready to give up, she found a metal ring under blankets in a closet, a trapdoor. Her heart pounded as she uncovered it. Before she could open it, she noticed a tiny black dot on the ceiling. A camera. Another was hidden in the fireplace, another in the kitchen. The family never mentioned cameras. Fear shifted from the noises to the realization she was being watched. Were the cameras for her or for something else? The scratching, the breathing, the cameras, it was all connected. She stared at the trapdoor, torn between dread and curiosity. What was really going on in this cabin? She had to know. Maya found a digital recorder linked to the cameras hidden above the trapdoor. She played a file labeled "Bedroom," grainy footage of herself sleeping. Then, a dark, spindly figure crept into view, looming over her bed. It turned to the camera, two red eyes glowing in the dark. Maya recoiled in horror. The creature's face was flat and grey, its mouth a slit. She checked another file. Basement. The camera showed the crawl space under the trapdoor. Two red eyes stared directly into the lens. Another camera pointed back at the first. Who was watching whom? The scratching, the cameras, the creature. It was all real. Maya's terror peaked. She had to see what was under the house. She gripped the trapdoor, heart racing. The truth waited below. Maya called 911, voice trembling, but help was far away. She armed herself with a fireplace poker and flung open the trapdoor. Only a dusty, empty crawl space. No creature, no cameras, nothing. Police arrived, searched the cabin, found no evidence of anything strange. The trapdoor was gone, the floor solid. They suggested she rest. She knew they didn't believe her. Alone, Maya packed to leave. As she zipped her bag, she caught her reflection in her laptop screen. Behind her, a flat grey face with glowing red eyes appeared. In its spindly fingers, it held a small black camera. It was recording her. The truth was watching, and it was never going to let her go.